皆さん、こんにちは。Week 5, Year 7 Japanese. Today, this week, we are going to learn our new set of hiragana. First, let's do some revision. どうぞ入って。ドアを閉めて。立って座って。聞いてください。静かにして。黒板を見て。ノートに書いて。覚えてください。Let's move on to revision of self-introduction. Who can do self-introduction in Japanese while your eyes are closed? Let's try. So we'll start from hello, and then you say, my name is, then pleased to meet you, I'm Year 7 student, and goodbye. Ready? こんにちは。私はみおです。どうぞよろしく。7年生です。さようなら。How did you go? Let's move on to hiragana. So we've learned 1 to 15 hiragana already. These are the 15 hiragana you should know by now. If you may have forgotten any of them, I would recommend you to practice on your notebook and try to remember how to write, the stroke order, also the pictures to remember. This is very important to do before moving on and learning a new set of hiragana. Alright, so here's a learning intention to learn the ta line hiragana characters, which is 15 to 20. Then to review all 20 hiragana characters learned so far. Alright, before learning the ta line hiragana, this is a little preparation, so you need to draw this table on your workbook so that you can fill in the answers as you work through the next few slides. Here is the first one, ta. So ta is remembered as ta. So thank you, thanks. So on the picture, you see the alphabet T and also A. Okay, please start writing on your workbook. Okay, this is the second one. Second one is chi. Chi is remembered as cheese on a stick. Okay, please start writing on your workbook. The third one is tsu. Tsu is remembered as big nose sneezing, tsu. So it's tsu. So this is the fourth one. Fourth one is te. Te is remembered as broken tennis racket. Make sure you write this down on your workbook. Alright, this is the last one. Last one is to. To is remembered as nail on a toe. To be honest, it took me a while to understand the picture. Do you guys see the toe? And on the toe, there is a nail.
Thank you, Mio, for introducing us to the T line of hiragana. I'm going to be going through some activities to practice the T line with you now. The first activity is practicing each character 10 times across the page in your workbook and underneath writing the romaji. For example, for a here, we've got 10 times practice of the a character, and then underneath we write the romaji for a. So can you do that now for ta, chi, tsu, te and to, the characters that you have just learnt from Mio Sensei? Activity 2 is a listening task which is optional. I'm going to read out 8 random phrases using the 20 hiragana that we have learnt so far. You need to write them out in hiragana characters as you hear them in your workbook. So So number 1, get your book and your pencil and get ready to write down the characters. So number 1 is tatsu. Number 2 is kotoshi. Number 3 is kisetsu. Number 4 is chikai. Number 5 is katei. Number 6 is takai. Number 7, skoshi. And number 8 is chikatetsu. Well done. Number 3 is creating flashcards. Again, this is an optional activity. Create flashcards of the 20 characters that you've learnt so far. So the vowels, the K line, the S line and the T line that you've just learnt today using A4 or A3 paper that you have at home. Divide your paper evenly into 20 sections, write the hiragana on the front of the paper and then the corresponding romaji on the back of the paper. Play flashcard snatch and recognition games with your family at home. This next part of the PowerPoint is compulsory homework. So you must complete these tasks and they need to be submitted by the end of week 5, 8 AM on Wednesday. Submission will be either on Google Classroom under the Classwork tab or on the website assigned such as kahoot.com. Your sensei and the year level leaders will be in contact with you and your parents in the event that you don't submit your work. Task 1 should take you about 20 minutes to complete, and you need to complete this in your workbook and take a photo of it and submit it on Google Classroom to your teacher. So this is tart line practice. So there's 3 questions here you need to complete in your book. So question 1, can you read these hiragana? Write their pronunciation in romaji, which is English letters. Okay. So these are characters either from the T line, the S line, the K line or the vowels line that we've already learnt so far this term. So you just need to have a look at the character and then write what the character is next to it. Number 2 is unjumbling some Japanese words and you need to write them in the correct order. So the romaji, the English letters next to it, give you the pronunciation of each word, the order of each word, and the hiragana next to it is out of order. You need to order them according to the romaji. So for example, ashita, the first example, and then there's 3 characters here, which are those ones. You need to order them. Okay. And number 3 is read the hiragana beside the picture. Write the pronunciation of each word in romaji on the line next to it, and then practice writing the word in hiragana twice in the boxes. So there's 3 school-related words here in hiragana. You need to write the romaji next to it, and then you need to practice the hiragana letters in the boxes that have been set out next to each picture. So this shouldn't take you longer than 20 minutes to complete. Just write it in your workbook and take a photo. The last bit of your homework is going on to the Education Perfect quiz. This is going to be a hiragana 1 to 20 phases, so practicing the 4 lines of hiragana that we've learnt so far on the Education Perfect site. So please click onto this link and complete that, and once you are finished, you have completed your week 5 work. Minasan, sayonara